One of the things that I do is actually coach people through not only through school, but just through different stages of life. Does that make sense? I started doing this, well, actively because I think it was 2 years ago where people came through my classroom and it wasn't just their schoolwork that bothered them, but they needed help with clarity and in moving on from even beyond my class. And I found I started taking more and more students under my wing. And I'm eternally grateful for that opportunity to be able to do that. So I want to talk about being positive because that's one of the things that I do talk about. So today we're going to talk about being positive. Sometimes it's not easy, but I can tell you being positive, it's so much easier to be positive than to be negative. First of all, you use less stress muscles and positivity is good for your health. Okay, so again, I'm Nasemi. Welcome to Nasemi TV channel. You all already know me. I'm always about positivity. I'm always about inspiring and motivating people, letting you know, don't limit yourself. Do not limit yourself. It's not going to, when you tell me, if you limit yourself, how does that even help you in life? Does that make sense? Now, we are all at different stages of life. I shared my experiences before. I've been through some challenges in life. I have been through, and I share this, my students know this, I've been through a bad marriage. This is my second rodeo, okay? I've been through having to reinvent myself. Nursing wasn't my first degree, and I've shared this also. I started as a pre-med student, and sometimes life will throw you what it throws you. You have to find a way. Sometimes it's inside of you. Sometimes you have to reach out to somebody else or something else to help pull you along. Now, as it relates to you taking your state CNA exam, being positive means that don't go into the state, that testing site already defeated, already like, oh, well, I'm not going to make it. Well, I can tell you you won't. Okay, you are not going to make it if you're already telling yourself, oh, what's the point? Believe in yourself that you can make it. After all, you have come this far. Only you can limit yourself. And you find that's usually what I tell my students, and I've put in my book, and then I talk about it here. You find sometimes that's my signature sign off. Like, only you can limit yourself. Do not limit yourself. No direction is a type of direction. That's something also that comes from my coaching classes. You not moving in any direction and staying at a standstill is a type of direction. No direction. Okay, so be positive. Be positive. Say to yourself, you know what? Count your blessings. Count all the things that you have done. Some of you are parents. That's an achievement. Okay, some of you are married. That's an achievement. Some of you are in a good relationships. That's an achievement. Some of you are in great health. That's an achievement. Think about all the steps you've taken. Look at it. You started from a baby, you went to kindergarten, and then you went to first grade and, elementary phase, high school, and even some who didn't pass, like graduate high school, you went and got your GED. That is a direction. That is you not keeping still. That is you moving forward. That is you being positive. So you have come this far. You have made a determination, like, you know what? I want to be a nurse. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a special ed teacher. I want to be a PA. CNA is just the beginning. It's like the barest minimum into healthcare. And sometimes I have coached people where after going through CNA, they're like, no, I don't think I want to work in the healthcare. I think I want to go into something totally different, and we're like, okay, fine, what are the steps to get there? Have goals. Every goal you achieve pat yourself on the back. I did great for a long time, and that's why I talk about this book. I am a writer. I am an author. I am a published author now, and I remember telling my students, because I shared my stories with my students. So I do have not just self-help books. I actually have stories, you know, like romance, thriller, what have you. I write, you know, not only book manuscripts, but I'm a script writer. Again, that's my passion: filmmaking, performing arts. So if you didn't know, you know now. So for a long time, I wasn't published. And that's why I keep saying I dedicate this book to my students, because they're like, oh my God. Because some I've shared my stories with them. And for those of you for those of you watching now, if you want to read some of my fiction books, which I'm going to start publishing, but I haven't, it's in the works. I share my stories with people. It's fine. I actually used to blog some of my stories, and then I stopped. Again, reinvention. But the point I'm trying to make here is I had to not limit myself. I had to, like, you know what? I am going to publish. I am going to get my book published. It's self-published through Amazon. I'm going to do this. Amazon has put those things there for you. So what is the excuse, Amy? That's what I was telling myself. So I have come this far. I wrote the book. Sometimes people don't even write. I have come this far. I have written this book. So what is stopping you now from letting people share the delight in you writing the book? So I'm sharing this to let you know that being positive is a state of mind, and it starts to affect things and people around you. Okay, you will find that a lot of the things I talk about in this book is not so much just only for CNA, preparing for CNA, but it's life. It's how to go through life. Be positive. Be nice to people. Be polite. Positivity is a good energy. It will change from within to without. Okay, it will go into the testing side telling yourself, you know, I already passed this. I'm going to pass it. Tell yourself that. Speak it. It works. I told myself before the end of last month, we're in August now, right? I will be a published author. And I am. It started with me being positive about, you know what, I can do this. I have come this far. Why am I going to limit myself? Go into the exam hall believing that you're going to do it. Believing you're going to smash it. Believing that, you know what, I am too much. Not for you to be cocky, not for you to be rude, not for you to be argumentative, but positive. The kind of positivity that changes you from within, that changes your mental state, that changes your mental status, that makes you move mountains, that makes you achieve great things. Okay? So I'm hoping that you got value. Give me a thumbs up, click the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and come back for more videos. I love seeing you guys here. It means a lot to me. Be safe. Do not limit yourself. Catch you in the next video.